Hey guys, it's Drew here. Welcome to another episode of Drew's Quick Fixes and Hacks. And I'm starting the new year off right here, guys. Let's see. So we got some swag from Gear Wrench here, and it's actually samples they sent me for reviews. Well, I'm really surprised how much stuff they sent me, guys. This is awesome. So they did send this to me complimentary. I requested some specific products, and they said, hey, let's send you some more stuff. So how did this all start? What happened here? Well, it all started with their product, Gear Wrench. I bought this at Home Depot about 10 or 12 years ago, and this is their Gear Wrench Quad Wrench. And what's great about it is, you can fit it in multiple, you can see what size you need. You can size things up versus using this where you have to constantly pull these off and kind of try what size you need, where and when, and they're fine too. These work great too. Regular wrenches work great too. But this also, I've noticed with a regular wrench, if you're working hard, it can pull off sometimes. You can drop these in the car. So I love that this is a fixed position wrench. So I was like, hey, why don't I approach a company and ask them if they could send me some more products? But actually what I did beforehand, I went to eBay and I bought some wrenches from China. They're a USA seller, but they're from China. And this company was called Horusdy, I guess it is. Okay. And this was just a complete disappointment, guys. I should have started with the original brand. However, Gear Wrench is a high quality product with a lifetime warranty. However, they're a little more pricey than the eBay tools. But I got what I deserved for trying to buy cheap tools on eBay. And I'm going to show you guys that in a minute here. So anyway, this company is like all over the country. They're in Australia. I don't know, all over the world. I don't really know what the deal with this. They're in New Jersey. They're in California. So I think it's a China company that is selling out of warehouses in the United States. So the first thing that happened to me was their product arrived damaged. It came in this floppy package. I really was disappointed with that. And this was just wrapped in like trash bags, guys. Really. So I paid I think it was like $50 for that on eBay. And that was cheap. Those wrenches can go up to $100. So here is, this plays out. Here's the cheap China wrench that I got. Okay, guys. This is a dual wrench. It's a 17 millimeter and a 19 millimeter, similar where I got the idea from this. Okay, now Gear Wrench does not make a wrench with both ends, but they did that for a reason, and I'm going to tell you here. So anyway, the ones that come from China kind of flick around. I'm not real big on these. Anyway, the representative from Gear Wrench told me that can happen to their product as well, but these were flipping around right out of the box. It just kind of shows they're not as good. Anyway, so one of these I got, it didn't even work. Here it is. It's the 17 millimeter end. It will not even ratchet. And, to me, it just seems like it's made out of cheaper material. The rep at Gear Wrench said it can happen to their product too. But come on, when you buy a product, it should at least be tested. And apparently this company out of China didn't test these. So two of these wrenches arrived from China, or from the China seller that was out of New Jersey. That didn't work. The 18 doesn't work either. You can hear it. Well, it works, but it's very, very crickety. It's not strong. So I was very disappointed in that. So I got the idea. I said, hey, why don't I approach the real company, Gear Wrench, and I asked them for this 10-piece set. You can get this at Home Depot online, I believe, and I think it retails for anywhere from $260 to $299. I'm not sure on the price on that, guys. This is January 2023. Those prices can be subject to change. They could go on sale. They might be more expensive later. So don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's an expensive wrench set, but you got to pay for the quality. So what these are great for, guys, is if you're doing a project, you got to get really high. They have a huge reach on them. Okay. I mean, it's just a nice reach. It's also, if you compare, this is the 19 millimeter. Where's the 19 millimeter? Over here. It's 19 millimeter to 19 millimeter. You can see that it's not quite as long either. The Gear Wrench is much longer. It's got a much sturdier, thicker base to it. So I don't know. Anyway, but just one reason Gear Wrench put a hard end on here instead of having two edges is you want to be able to have a bolt to loosen the original bolt or to tighten it. Even with Gear Wrench, the Gear Wrench brand, put the cheap China brand away, it can be, you can sort of rough this up, but look how that just sounds so much more smooth, guys. It's great. And you know, I'm hoping to use this on a project soon where I can show you guys in a video, but just getting up there or down, if you're going down and you've got that long extended reach here, this is a wonderful tool set to have, guys. It really is. And I'm so thankful. Thank you, Gear Wrench, for sending me these to share with you guys, the viewers. And, you know, obviously I get to keep them. I'm very excited about that. So I was not compensated by Gear Wrench. I wasn't given any money, but I was allowed to keep these tools. So I am so excited about this, guys. So they also sent me some other stuff, and this is kind of cool, okay? So Gear Wrench has recently come out with a product line called Bolt Biter. Now, I'll tell you, I really could use these as well. I have stripped, when I've been changing my oil, I don't do it as much anymore, I've stripped the bolt on the bottom of the the oil pan. Let me tell you, you strip that bolt, and that's a tough situation to be in. So these are great if you do something like that, because it's slippery, it's slick, and it's just no good. But like I said, those of you who watch my videos regularly know I have trouble with clockwise, counterclockwise, especially if you're under a car. It just changes the whole situation. So this is an entire set here, a 28-piece bolt biter set they sent me. It's got a lifetime warranty. Most Gear Wrench products do. Some of them only have a 1-year warranty, but you know, look for that lifetime warranty on there. They stand behind their products. So it's got like this kind of clover leaf shape. I don't know what it's called, but these are really sharp on the inside. And, you know, so it grips the bolt when it's stuck, and it just yanks it out. And then they come in, there's a plus and a minus. So see, this is 17 and then a 17 minus. So if your 17 is slipping a little bit, you go to the 17 minus, and it gives you a little bit tighter edge on that. So it's kind of cool. So I'm excited I'm kind of hoping I don't have a situation to try that, but I may create one for you guys. So they also sent me these in a smaller set. Now I love these sets right here. That's the one for screws. This is the smaller 1/4-inch set, I believe. This box is great. Have you ever closed a box before, guys, and it's flap? It took me a little while to figure this out, but when you flip this up, there's a locking mechanism there. It goes up like this. Now this is just awesome. This is like James Bond ammo style, you know, which bullets should I use for, you know, sniping? No, this is so cool. These pop up, and you can easily pull them in and out and select which ones you want to use. I love this. I love this. So I think some of their drill sets are like this as well. I really like that design. And this is just a great carrying case here. So these are the same, sort of the same thing here, but they're the 1/4-inch size versus these, which are the these are the 1/2-inch ones. So they have they're 1/4-inch and 3/8. I'm sorry. So I guess the 1/4-inch ones are over here. So they do this. This is like the larger version of this small set. So anyway, then there's also a screw extractor set. This is really cool. Again, I love how these drill bits just flip up. So the way this works, guys, is if you're like pulling out decking boards or something, and you've stripped the boards on your deck, or the screw head is just all messed up, you drill through it with one of these, depending on the size of the screw, and then you'll grip it. You drill this thing into there, and you extract the screw. It creates a hole for this thing to poke into and pull the screw out. So, and they do work. I've used a cheaper brand that was not as good. I think the Gear Wrench is probably a much higher quality. So I'm excited about all these tools, guys. I'd really like to thank Gear Wrench for sending me these. And I couldn't do this without, you know, you guys subscribing to my channel, because they look at your channel and they say, hey, you've got that many subscribers. Again, I can't wait to put these wrenches to use. I'm very excited about them. They are, again, the 120 XP. There's, you know, the flip heads, but you can really get into a lot of spaces with these. I'm telling you, it was a job I think I was doing on my 92 Mercedes a while back, where I had to get in there with a wrench, and the flex head would have been wonderful for that job. Also, guys, if you have a long bolt, like a bolt that's long, you guys don't have a dirty mind here, okay? But sometimes bolts have a screw that sticks up above the top. So this actually goes through there, which you cannot do with this, because it stops right here. It stops at the top. So that's the other advantage to having these, is it'll go through a bolt or a screw. You know, one thing I love using these ratcheting wrenches for is loosening the battery terminals, guys. You don't have to get the long XP wrenches. You can also get the quad wrench. But if you've got a battery terminal, you can tighten and loosen it with these, and it's really handy. Some battery terminals are 10, some of them are 8, but you just get in there, you go quickly, and you just ratchet it out, and it's really easy. The long one makes it a lot easier, so I'm going to be really excited to use these. So that gear wrench made my Christmas. These came right after Christmas. I was like, heck yeah. I didn't get a lot of Christmas presents this year, so. But I'm excited to now be receiving products to review from companies that I request, and I couldn't have done that without you guys. So again, these are some of the products. If you guys have any questions about them, I can, try to answer some of them or put you in touch with somebody who can. I really like these products. They're available at Home Depot. You can also find them online. Much higher quality. Again, you'll see how this is engraved. The gear wrench is engraved. And on these, it's just kind of like stamped. This will definitely rub off. It's like a paint. So they really, much better quality, much better workmanship. Let's see if we can put these side by side. Let's see. Here's the 1719. Just having some fun here, guys. 1719. Here is the 1315. So we'll go all the way up to the 15. And because they're double wrenches, again, the cheap versions versus the long versions. Down here is my 10 millimeter, and you'll also see that it's much longer. Look at that. So there's one that's really going to benefit you. Is this 10 millimeter one? It's much longer than the China version. Look at the China version flipping around there. So I love these tools, guys. I can't wait to start using the gear wrench products. And so, guys, thanks for watching. This is Drew with Drew's Quick Fixes and Hacks. And, you guys are definitely want to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I'm going to put these to use and show you what good they are. I'm just kind of showing you my haul, I guess you could say, from I'm starting to work with some tool companies now and reviewing their products. I mean, I don't like paying for products if I'm going to do a review on them. So, and I will never buy China tools on eBay again. It was just a hassle with the seller, especially when the product arrived broken and having to deal with that on eBay. So guys, if you want to do a job, get the right tool for the right job. Check out Gear Wrench. I believe they're one of, there's a couple companies that make these ratcheting wrenches, but these XL long ones, I think Gear Wrench is probably one of the only companies that makes these really big ones, other than the China seller, which they're not quite the same quality. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Drew with Drew's Quick Fixes and Hacks. Hope you guys have a wonderful new year, and I'm going to try to bring you some more good videos. Have a good one. Thanks.